this is so good.
Vanilla peach jam. I went to the grocery store a couple days ago.
She's just a little odd. Like, she said she liked cherry as a girl's middle name.
This influencer has set the internet on fire with criticism of her and her lifestyle, and her big offense is that she's a trad wife who takes care of her husband and kids and does it all while being hot. Let's talk about it.
Yes, Amala is right. We do need to talk about it. A young woman by the name of Nara Smith is currently under fire because she apparently is upholding standards that aren't realistic. She has a whopping 3 million followers on TikTok and counting, and she's known for her cooking videos where she makes literally everything from scratch for her husband and her toddlers. And now she's currently under fire for being an anti-feminist and a misogynist. She faces much criticism from people on a daily basis. Like, seriously, just watch one of her videos on TikTok and you will be completely shocked by the comment section. But all these people under the comment section all just seems to be jealous of her because she literally is living the life that almost every woman wants. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about issues related to women, or we spill the beans on celebrities in the media. So like, share and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into it. You would think that Nara Smith is making the most debaucherous videos, and when you actually look at the videos that she makes, she just cooks. Literally, that's all she does. But feminists are mad at her because she's 22 years old, married to an attractive husband, and has 2 kids. And she literally is always made up, even when she's cooking.
I feel like the lifestyle and the outfits and how they dress and how they act and their aesthetic is coveted, but I don't think it's realistic at all. I honestly don't think she's putting her toddlers to bed in a sequin dress, you know? I don't think that they dress like that all the time. I literally think that they put on these types of clothes to do these videos. Maybe it's just because she's from a different country and maybe they dress like that where she's from. I don't know. But this man, he always looks like a greaser from The Outsiders. And she's just a little odd. Like, she said she liked cherry as a girl's middle name. And she said her husband didn't like it. And it's like, well, duh. You give a cherry as your daughter's middle name. You've pretty much picked her career choices when she grows up. I mean, come on. Cherry, you know what that sounds like. An exotic dancer's name. Like, they look like they come out of a catalog. And I just think that must be so tiresome. Like, props to them. A lot of work must go into it, you know? Y'all are lucky if I put makeup on for my videos.
These feminists are the very same people that argue that a woman should have the choice to choose what she wants to do, either if it's getting a career or being a traditional wife, cook and clean and take care of the kids. Nara Smith most definitely doesn't care about the hate she gets online, especially because she's already married to a very successful model, Lucky Blue Smith, and it looks like they live in a really nice house and have a very comfortable life. Another thing people like to criticize her about is the name of her toddlers. And though the names are unusual, it really isn't that much of a big deal. She likes the name, her husband likes the name, and they both are the parents of the toddlers. So they obviously named the kid. It's not your kid. Why do you care?
So I saw this article and I was like, oh my goodness, how cute. But then I looked closer and said, I'm sorry, this baby's name is Slim Easy. And so then I said, that's horrible. I have to keep reading. And that's when I figured out that this 23-year-old man already has 2 other babies. One of them is named Rumble Honey and the other one is named Gravity Blue. Slim Easy, Rumble Honey, and Gravity Blue. You cannot convince me that this man did not just name his children based on Mad Libs.
But what is Nara Smith doing that is so different from the rest of the internet? From what I see, it looks like all she does is film her life and post it on the internet. Literally what everyone else on the internet does. So why is it that Nara Smith is getting so much hate? There's a lot of reasons as to why people hate her. One reason is because she has the life that a lot of people want. And it could also be the fact that she's Mormon. But keep in mind, she neither forces anyone to be a Mormon or not. All she does is cook. The only answer as to why she's so hated amongst feminists is the fact that she's so young and she already has her life figured out and she's living the life that many of us want, including me. It goes to show you that this is the life that most women aspire to have. A stress-free life with a loving, attractive husband that takes care of them and love them. And she will take care of the home and the kids rather than be a slave to a company that doesn't care about her or use every part of her until she's tired and die without ever enjoying anything in this life but be a slave to work. The internet is a toxic place, and everything you do on the internet, people are going to have a problem with it. Whether it's good or not, there are always going to be trolls in the dark ready to come at you from every corner just to bring you down because you have the life they deeply desire and want. Nara Smith content is completely harmless. All she does is make videos and post them online and get her coins just like everyone else. We need to stop making her content harmful because it isn't. There's no different as to what most influencers post on social media as to what Nara's post. The actual content we're supposed to be giving more attention to on the internet is Jack Duarte. And instead of paying attention to Nara Smith, this is the literal content that we're supposed to be criticizing and how this guy harass people literally everywhere he goes and make millions doing it and promoting OnlyFans to kids. Nara Smith actually have likable and admirable content. Like they say, haters are going to hate and you can't stop them. Well, that's my opinion on the Nara Smith situation, on whether or not I feel like people are just jealous. And not even a feeling, it's a fact. People are just jealous. And the sad part is, if they make good decisions, they could have good consequences, and maybe they could be the next Nara Smith on the internet. Well, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I saw Ellie Rallo talk about Nara Smith and how her content is unrealistic, and I just thought, ooh girl, you're brave. You start talking about how the lifestyle she portrays is unrealistic, the comments start boiling her down to the color of her skin and claiming that's why you have a problem with her content. So to see other people say what I said months ago and took heat for, it's interesting because honestly, who's watching her 2 children under 3 while she makes homemade lasagna? How is that? That's not realistic to me. That's not realistic to 99% of the population. So calling it unrealistic, it blows my mind how they've correlated, that to racism. How? And there was some online Reddit discourse talking about how they were upset with people saying that she pushes Mormon propaganda. And honestly, Mormons, they portray a lifestyle that is coveted, or they try to portray a lifestyle that is coveted so other people want to join. And a majority of her videos have her waking up in bed reading the Mormon study guide. So you can't say that she isn't passively promoting it. And I mean, to each their own, but you can't get mad at people for calling it out.